everybody. Thanks for coming in. Down East, Avid, Fishing Junk. Thanks for coming in. So tonight we're gonna do I'm gonna do a mail call. I got a couple things in today. The first one I'm gonna open is from Chris Everett. Thanks for coming in. First thing I'm gonna open is stickers from Dan from Green Machine. Some stickers I won. So tonight's live really ain't gonna be too long. Let's see if we can get a few more people in here before I start showing stuff. So how's everybody's day been today? Hey, Anglerholics. Thanks for coming in, Elizabella or Jane. So what I got from Dan was his sticker that I won when he was out fishing one night. It's the second one I got. Nice sticker. And last week I ordered a reel cleaning kit from bottomdwellers.com. It's got a microfiber rag in there. Got some cleaning brushes. Got your toothbrush so you can clean the reel. It's got reel oil. You got the reel grease. Hey, Mo Barrett. Baseball strike. And it also came with a small screwdriver or tweaker. Not bad either. I paid like $30 for it off of bottomdwellers.com. So if you guys need and it, as you've seen, it comes with a hard carrying case. If you guys need a reel cleaning kit, check out bottomdwellers.com. I'll actually be using that later on some of my reels. Now, this next one is from Down East himself. So you guys know it came all the way from Canada. Or Nova Scotia. Let's see. Get it open here. Yeah, down east. Actually, the first time I'll be using a real cleaning kit. Usually I just use my own oil, a 3-in-1 oil. I figured I'll get that cleaning kit. So yeah, I got a box of rigs from down east. Uh, so the first one is it's just a Santa Cooper rig. The 150-pound leader. Let me get this one out and I'll show you guys what it looks like. The 3-inch float. And it's 24 inches long. As you see, there's the hook. Everything is crimped. How you should crimp, done correctly. Come up here, and it's crimped up top there. You got your bead, your float. Got a nice size barrel swivel, and that's 24 inches long. Hey, Chris. Fish hunt, trap repeat. Thanks for coming in. Like I said, I got got a ton of stuff in here. There's more of the Santee Cooper rig. And he also sent some extra hooks for me, which I'll use those. I'll do my snell knots on these. I believe these are if I'm not mistaken, those are the 8/0. Real sharp. And also, what else we got in here? This is your Pike and Muskie Rig. I'll get that out and show you guys how that looks. So also crimp. You got your snap swivel. Come up here. Crimp that barrel swivel. And this is a single surf rig with 300-pound test. It's 32 inches with a 9/0 circle hook. Hey, Jeremy. Thanks for coming in, buddy. So you got your heavy duty barrel swivel. That's crimped. And because I'm in Wisconsin, I asked them to do just a single so I can still use 3 rods. That's a 9/0 circle hook there. Then you come down, and there's your for your sinker. I'll use this heavy duty stuff down, like this 300-pound stuff down on the Mississippi when we go there this year. When we fish Mississippi River or Wisconsin River. Then you got your fish finder rig. That's 300 pounds. It's 32 inches with an 8/0 hook on it. You got more of your single surf rig. Then another fish finder rig. He hooked me up pretty good here. That's another for a red drum. Nice heavy duty rig there. If you guys want stuff made by down east, just get in touch with him through his channel. That's a double surf rig with a 9/0 hook. Open this one. All right, let's see. All right. Get this on well. So you got your hook where, and you see it's crimped. I like that because that'll give your bait will be able to hook will be able to move in the current. And you just keep going up. You got a crimp here also. And that's where your sinker would go there. And that's where you would tie your main line. Well built rig. The line's not smashed where it's crimped. He's got some well built rig. If you guys watch his videos, you'll see that they're built correctly. He's got some good work. They're done good. And then here's the 80-pound just Carolina rig. It's 18 inches. We'll get this one unwound and I'll show you guys this one. Once again, there's your hook. He's got a crimp there. It's 18-inch leader. Crimped up at the barrel swivel. Very nice. And like I said earlier, these hooks are sharp. Nice heavy duty hooks. And here's just the regular surf fishing rig. I won't use this cat fishing, that's for sure, but I'll use it when I go down to Texas and visit family. I'll go to Galveston and fish there off the piers. If I can get this unwound, I'll show you guys this rig. All right. What size? I'm not sure the size of this hook. 16 or 20. Good surf shark hook. It's got the wire leader. And you come down. There's your snap to put your sinker on. Then you got your mono to a heavy duty barrel swivel. And everything he does is crimped. So it won't fail. got some heavy duty wire. So yeah, when I go, I'll keep these. Like I said, when I go visit family in Texas, I'll use this for shark fishing and stuff. I'll probably put on this 16-aught hook, I'll probably throw a whole mackerel on there. What else we got? We got more of the 300-pound double surf rig. That's 32 inches. It's got the 9-aught. More of your Santee Cooper rigs. Which has, I believe that's the 8-aught. And they're 24 inches long. So for us catfish, people that fish for catfish, this would be perfect. Then the 100 and we got the 150-pound Carolina rig. The one I showed earlier was 80. This is your 150. And people think the 150 is overkill. It's too big. But it's really not super, super thick line. It's not super thick mono at all. I mean, it's thick, but it's not overkill in my opinion. But I grew up saltwater fishing too. There's your hook. What else we got in here? All right. Now, and then again, 80-pound, 18-inch Carolina rig. Here's a single hook Kentucky rig. I'll get that out so you guys can see that one. And once again, I asked him to do single hook because Wisconsin, 3 rods or 3 hooks. So I rather run single hook so I can have the maximum rod limit. So of course, there's where your sinker goes. You go up. There's the hook right in the middle. Everything is crimped. And there's your barrel swivel you tie to your main line. And the nice thing about crimping like this, in my opinion, because I did grow up crimping using the crimps, this makes your bait will not tangle up. And it's got 360-degree spin on it if you got current. And I'll probably use this in the Wisconsin River too, while I'm trying to hunt down big channel cats and big flatheads. There's your 150 Carolina rig, 150-pound test Carolina rig. Another 80-pound test Carolina rig. And I'm going to need a bigger tackle box. There's the single hook 80-pound test Kentucky rig. And that 80-pound test Santee Cooper rig. We got more hooks here, which I'll use to make my own leaders with. And these right here, let me get one of these out. That right there is an 11-aught. And I believe these are hybrid hooks. So you can use them, you can set the hook or you can use it like a regular circle hook. And I guarantee these are heavy duty. They will not bend or snap. And he sent a bunch of the 16-aught circle hooks for when I go down to Texas. And there's some braid, multicolored braid, which I don't use braid, but I got a buddy that does, so we'll use this on his reels. Hey, CVA, thanks for coming in, buddy. Yeah, I'd just like to thank Down East one more time. It's awesome rigs, man. So yeah, if you guys are interested, uh, get in touch with Down East. Hey, Don R. Thanks for coming in. So yeah, this year I'll use my own rigs, but I'll be using these also, putting them to the test. Hopefully hook into some big flatheads and big channels with those Carolina and Kentucky rigs. 336, thanks for coming in. Yeah, he did. Tell you the truth, I'm actually sponsored by Down East, so he hooked me up big time, man. It's awesome. Mr. Tully, thanks for coming in. So yeah. And then of course you guys know I use these here. That's the slide rig. And there's been a few people that's gotten the slide rigs from highfishgear.com. Rich from Fishing and Freedom, he actually caught his PB blue on the Hawaiian slide rig. Down east, if you want to come up, man, you're welcome to come up. Hey, anybody else, come up if you guys got questions for him. If he comes up, you can ask him here on panel. So yeah, he hooked me up really well. Now I gotta do some switching around. I got a bigger tackle box I can fit all this in. Just gotta mess with that after get out it off of here. The nice thing is with his rigs, as you see, they come in these plastic containers. You can leave them in there and just keep them at the bottom of your tackle box. Everything will be organized. All right, Chris, thanks for coming in. So yeah, tonight was just a mail call, and just show you guys what I got in today from down east, and just a couple things. Well, the real cleaning kit I got from Bottom Dwellers. It's actually better. Well, you guys know if you've bought real cleaning kits. Hey, quiet man. Lee, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming in. I was just showing the rigs that down east sent me. What's up, man?
What's going on?
Man, seeing them on video don't do them justice. Man, they are built well.
Yeah, I try.
I've seen people crimp stuff, man, and smashing the line and crimping them all wrong. Then they wonder why it fails on
Yep.
them.
You wouldn't believe how many rigs I've pulled apart that people be like, here, check out my rig. And it's just grab one end where the hook is, grab the top, and they just pull apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, those Carolina rigs, man, they're built. They're nice.
Yeah. I made you up a couple of the Kentuckys. The 80-pound is set
Yep.
down in the center as well. Yep.
Yep. And there's a lot of people that say Kentucky rig is supposed to be double hook, but
There's
no.
like 8 different variations of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, now I gotta pull apart one of my other bigger tackle boxes so I can put all this in there. But I do like that you send them in the containers,
Yeah.
the packaging like you do, because it stays organized then.
Yep. So I put beads on the end of my floats just
Yeah.
because I have them set at a certain length and I don't want them to move.
Right.
So I keep mine fixed. Yeah.
So yeah, guys, here's the Carolina rig. There's a Santee Cooper. That's the 8/0 on
Yeah.
this one, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll put these to the test, man. Today we was at like 43 degrees.
Oh wow.
So the ice is starting to melt. Can't wait to get out. I'll put these to use for sure.
What do you think of those big hooks there, the 11-aughts?
Man, they're nice. I like them.
600. It takes 600 pounds to bend them.
Yeah. There's no no freshwater fish that'll bend those.
Nope.
I don't care how big your if you hook into a monster blue or a monster flathead, man, those will stay. They won't bend at all.
Not at all. And both of those hooks that I sent, the 8s and those 11s, they're chemically
Hmm.
sharpened.
Yeah. Some good looking rigs. Thanks again, man.
Not a problem. Thank you.
Where'd I put it? Oh. There you go, Lee. There's you a 16-aught hook.
Those are the hooks I use when I go mako fishing.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah. I'll save these for when I go. All the saltwater rigs I'll save till I go down to Texas
Yeah.
and fish off the pier, man.
And every time that those 16-aughts get caught in a fish, whether
Yeah.
it be whether it's a tuna, a shark, or like a massive striped bass, it always gets caught in the scissor part of their jaw. Every time. Yeah.
Yeah, that's shark hook, Lee. That's for when I go visit family down in Texas. That's probably one you would like, Lee. Right here. It's just a single hook. Then you put your sinker at the bottom. That'll keep your bait off the bottom because we all know catfish ain't just bottom feeders. Yeah, that's some nice stuff, man.
Thanks.
Good quality work. Hey, J Dog, how you doing?
Just remember, nobody else that claims that they have good rigs can pull their car with them.
Oh man. And these 11-aughts, man, they don't even look well. Yeah, they don't even look like 11-aught hook.
I know. That's what I was saying to you before.
So
But
here's
they're a hybrid circle live bait. So
here's the Carolina rig, guys, with the 11-aught hook. That's a 150-pound leader on these. I also got the 80-pound. He's got 80-pound also.
so basically I can make them pretty much any size in mono. I have 80, 130, 150, 200, 250, 300, 600, and I ordered 1,000.
Nice.
So
Yeah, so if you guys like how those rigs look, man, hit Down East up and let him know what you want. He'll hook you up.
yeah. If you guys want to save money on tow ropes, I can make shit out of 1,000 pound for you and pull trucks out of ditches.
That'd work good for you, J Dog. These 150-pound leaders. You be catching them monster blues.
And the good thing is too that they'll hold up well to abrasion. So if they're rubbing against rocks or stumps underwater,
Yeah.
they'll last a lot longer than, 50, 80 pound liters. Yeah.
Which one was this? That's for the drum.
Give me a second here. I'm going to pour me a coffee.
Yeah. Well built rigs, guys. There you go. And those single rig hooks, man, that'll keep it off the bottom from getting snagged.
Yeah, so the next parcel I send down, I can throw in more of those singles if you want, or I can do more of those Kentuckys. Your choice.
Yeah. Probably the single.
All right.
The single and Kentucky. That would actually work.
I'll do you up like 7 or 10 of each.
All right.
Yeah. When I get the other hooks too, like I was saying, I got the 20-aughts on order and I got a box of them.
Yeah.
So I'll send you some of them down too, so you could do up a shark rig for when you go to Texas.
Yeah. So if anybody has questions for down east while he's up here, just put it in chat.
Yeah, I can't see Kath. I don't know how this whole live thing works, so I can't read it.
They ask, I'll read it. You on your phone?
Yeah.
What kind of phone you got?
Android.
Okay, should be right at the bottom. You'll see more.
Nope. I have mic, cam settings, and leave.
Huh. There should be. Yeah, if they have questions, I'll read them to you.
All right.
Why use crimps over knots?
Because knots will fail. Crimps don't fail. Knots are flawed.
That's what Lee Evans was asking.
Any knot you use, a polymer knot, Snell knot, any knot you can think of, over time it puts stress on the fishing line, onto your hook, right? So it puts stress every time that you catch a fish or pulls. So the line just gets weaker and weaker and weaker at the knot. That's why I don't use knots, because eventually they will fail. I've learned that lesson back in the early 2000s, and I've been crimping since 2005, and I haven't had anything break or crimp come undone or nothing.
J-Dog says, hit the comment on top. There should be a comment button or something up there.
Nope. I got the live counter, 45 minutes, and then I got your logo up in the top corner. And then, like, our pictures are that big on my phone. And the rest of it's gray going down.
Huh.
So I don't know. Okay, never mind. I got into comments. I had to click the settings button here.
Okay.
All right, but now I can't see the video.
Yeah. Yeah, it brings up the comments where you can just see the comments. It blocks everything else.
Okay, so Lee just said it seems more expensive way to tie rigs. Well, in theory, Lee, yes, you're correct. But for the amount of times that your rigs are breaking or you're losing them, um, with something being crimped, they don't snap. So it lasts longer in the long run. Therefore, it will save you money.
Yep,
You know, like,
especially if you crimp correctly.
yes. Well,
That's the key.
you can vouch for that. You got them in your hand,
Yeah.
right? So
Yep. When you crimp, you don't want to, you want the end to flare out.
yeah. And also, if you notice, because I'm using the ovals, the double barrel oval crimp
Yep.
sleeve, I'm putting a piece of line in on top of a single piece of line, so when it crimps down, it actually gets a good hold. If you
Yeah.
don't have that little piece of line on the top, your crimp just slides, even though it's crimped.
Mm-hmm.
There were so many rigs that I pulled apart because of that.
Lee wants to know what brand of mono.
I use Moi Mai High Catch and Bill Fisher I've used, but what I have now is just Moi Mai and High Catch. I use top rated line that's recommended for saltwater fishing.
Yeah. Now, do you have you used Andy's before?
Won't touch it. It's garbage. Honestly, listen. I've had Andes on my macro gear, right?
Yeah.
20-pound test I can put around my fingers and pull. It snaps. Won't use it.
Hey, local life. Thanks for coming in, buddy.
Andy line is like one of the bottom monos you could buy. Like you'd be better off buying. You're better off with line on a reel that comes from like Canadian Tire or something. No, it's just cheap line. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you get what you pay for, so to speak.
Right.
If it's not from Japan, I don't want it.
Right. And see, a lot of people think that stuff from over there is not good, which is totally the opposite of what I've learned.
Yep,
The Asians been fishing forever,
got that right.
and they
Hey,
catch massive fish.
yep. Well, like I said, catching sharks, catching tuna, swordfish, no failures.
What's up, girl? Thanks for coming in, buddy.
You know, stick to what works, not because 80,000 people are using something doesn't mean it works good.
Hey, Ashley, Kimberly, thanks for coming in. Yeah, I agree.
you know. Hey, Kimberly, how you doing?
Hey, John, thanks for coming in, buddy. Let's show that. I'll show the Carolina, Santee Cooper and the Carolina again. Oh, we lost down east. So for those of you that just came in, I'll show the Carolina and the Santee rig that down east built, that he builds and he sells. So there's your hook. That's an 8/0, I believe. And you come down. There's your float. 3-inch peg float or cigar float.
I pressed the wrong button. So Lance, hold that up vertical as to weigh like it would have a weight on the bottom. Yeah,
Yep.
like hold it by the float.
Yep.
Right. How much room does that hook have off the bottom? As
That
if it were in the water. It should be about 3 to 4 inches off the bottom, dangling right in the fish's face.
There you go, guys. You guys know it'll be down on the bottom like that. That'll bring up your hook.
And I believe there's 6.5 inches, maybe 7 inches of hook length there.
Hey, Boo Rocka 351. Thanks for coming in. That's the Santa Cooper rig, guys. Let me get this back in the container, and I'll break out the Carolina rig. And that one was 80-pound test.
I could make them out of 130. It would just be a smaller diameter mono, right? There's really not much of a difference.
Let's see. Let's find the Carolina again. I'll show them the 150 and the 80 for the Carolina.
Okay. Now I can make anything too. That's, sky's the limit. Muskie, pike, salmon, trout, whatever. Shark, grouper, drum, redfish.
So you got your crimp there. And this is 18 inches. And there's your hook. And these hooks are very sharp, guys. Heavy duty. Your biggest catfish won't break off, won't break the hook at all, won't bend it.
No, if a tuna won't bend it, catfish won't.
And that was your 80-pound. That's the 80-pound Carolina rig. Let's see. I'll show them the Muskie and Pike rig.
I think that's a 150-pound muskie.
Okay.
I think. Can't remember.
So you got your barrel swivel, your crimp, and right where your hook would go right there at the bottom. I don't know if you can see. Man, this camera work. If you guys can tell, that line is not pinched down at all. It's not smashed. Yep, so if you guys are interested, there's the man right there. Just get in touch with him. You guys can talk with him and tell him what you want. Like he said, he can build anything you want. Just let him know what you want. I will be using them when I go fishing this year. So
Can you use the Carolina on the Burbos?
Yeah, that's what I use. Use the Carolina.
Perfect.
Hey, Ashley. Amy wants to know, what do the rigs cost? How much do they cost?
What ones?
Was you wanting to know about the Carolina and the Santee Cooper rigs, Amy?
Santee Cooper rigs. All right. The 80-pound Santee Coopers are $3 American. The 150-pound Santees are $3.50. The Carolina rigs 80-pound is $2.99. Nah, I'll put them at $2.50. How's that? And then the 150s I'll set up at $3 on the Carolinas. Kentucky rigs that have dual hooks will be $3. Yeah.
All right, guys. Here's the 150 Carolina rig. That's that right there is an 11-aught hook.
Yeah, those are two true hybrids. It's a hybrid between a circle and a live bait. As you can see, the tip of the hook is curled inward.
Yeah, that's a 11-aught. And this is the 150-pound mono. You guys won't be disappointed. Just the quality of the build, you can tell it won't break on you. Not with a fish on there.
Nah, just wait until Epic posts a video of him catching monsters.
Yeah, guys, Epic's got some built or getting some from him. I'll show you guys this is the 80-pound Carolina. These are 18 inches. Everything is crimped.
Oh, those swivels there, Lance, they're rated for 220 pounds.
Okay. Then you got your same hook here. The hybrid. Nice heavy duty. They won't bend on you. They won't snap. I've actually used these kind of rigs, hooks in the salt water.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're for. They're meant for tuna.
Yeah.
But I figured, I can incorporate them there with the catfish rigs because, for one, they'll last 1,000 times longer than any other catfish hook on the market, period, because they don't build catfish hooks like that. Those are true stainless steel and they're chrome coated.
Yeah.
So, chemically sharpened. That's why I like them.
Let's see.
And again, like I got 10-aught circle hooks and stuff like that too, right? So I can build them with any size hook. The smallest hook I have is an 8-aught.
And for anybody that likes the Kentucky rig, this right here is the single hook Kentucky rig. That's 80-pound test mono also. Let me get it unwound again and I'll show you guys that. Well, I'm gonna have all kinds of holes in my fingers from this hook.
I even put pink beads on it for you, Lance.
Yeah, I've seen that. So there you go, ladies. Any women in here, you can ask them to put pink beads on all your rigs.
All my floats are fluorescent pink for the Santees.
Yeah. So it's right in the middle because that's a single hook Kentucky rig. You got your snap swivel on the bottom for your sinker. Like I said earlier, what I like is it's you got 360. So that hook is that bait will move around real good in current. What are these rated for?
220. And then the
Hey,
snaps,
Frank.
the snaps are 200.
Yeah. Bots are bad tonight.
No, I don't use a machine. I just use a pair of hand crimpers, little pair of pliers that are made for the crimps. That's what I use to crimp with. I do have a bench crimper as well, but I use that on heavier duty mono, 400 up to 1,000, because they take dies, different size dies for the crimps.
And for anybody that does saltwater fishing, here's a 16-aught hook, wire leader. You got your snap swivel right there for your sinker.
What do you think of the haywire twist? I do them all by hand.
Yeah, that's how I learned, all by hand.
Yep.
That's the best way, and you got to get so they don't come loose. You right on top of each other like you would a regular knot. So anybody that does saltwater fishing, goes shark fishing, this would be the rig for you. The only thing is trying to get this stuff, the wire to curl up like you want it to.
It's spring loaded.
Yeah.
I usually hold the hook in my hand, like I'll hook the hook in and then just wrap
Yep.
it around my hand.
Yeah.
Be careful though. See the hole in the top of my hand here?
Yep.
Well, I had a 20-aught go through right here and right out the top. Right there.
Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, it's good rigs. Well built. And I can tell you they're well built because I used to saltwater fish. You guys, everybody knows I grew up in Hawaii, so I can tell when a saltwater rig's built right, uh, if it's junk or not. If it was junk, I wouldn't come on here saying they were good.
No, you probably would open the box and went, what the fuck are these? Mm.
Yeah. Hey, Steve Mosley. Thanks for coming in, buddy. And for the price for these rigs, guys, that's not bad at all.
All of my catfish stuff is under $5. All of it. I make bumping rigs, bumping tees. Actually, hold on, I'll show you something. All right. So anybody that uses three ways, here you go. 300-pound mono, 325-pound swivels on a three-way. These three ways don't break. And tow your boat with them. And that would be the most expensivest thing I have. These are $10 for three of them.
Hey, Michael William. Thanks for coming in. There you guys go.
So if you guys had bumping rigs, you could use these as the T's or the three ways. These three ways will never break, ever. There is not a catfish in the water that you guys fish that would break these. Hey, Michael Williams, how you doing?
Don R said you should put a Band-Aid in with them with rigs.
Yeah. So want to be outdoors, just go to my boat on YouTube here and just shoot me off an email. I have a website. I'm still working on my website, trying to finish up a few little bugs that were on there. So, but yeah, anybody can get a hold of me at my email, downeasttackle@gmail.com.
So there you guys go. Go to his about page, email him, let him know what you want. But I'm going to go ahead and end this. I'm going to jump off and get me something to eat and watch some shows that are coming up tonight. Everybody have a good night. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me out.